Hi everyone, welcome back to Rogue Trader. Okay, we've landed on this shard of the Holy World, which is in the, not Emperor's Palm, the Frozen Prince system. Sure, this is new. Well, since coming back from Komova. So,
let us not dawdle.
Let's have a look. Now, we've been to Euphrates 2 in the last episode, which is only a quick one, 30 minutes. I've not been recording much recently because of like busy and ill and stuff.
I won't let it define me.
Oh, nice catch, idiot.
I always get the job done.
I hit 80%. Okay, that's not too bad then. Aha, Chaos Marines. The last gun batteries are depleted. These people fought to the last breath.
Keep your wits about you.
Is that like electrical batteries or batteries in the form of munitions?
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Okay. I think that's word bearers. Maybe. I'm not an aficionado on
Is there money to be made?
insignia for the Marines. I still think calling the Space Marines is silly. When like, oh, I suppose so. There's a lot of planetary side warfare, but you ought to have like naval Marines, I guess.
Stop! There!
I'll learn from this mistake. Just as I planned.
Okay. This will probably be the same. Yep. Marines. Let's go through the middle.
Top, or get left in the dust.
Can we go through the middle? Should be able to. The bodies are dressed in rags and armed with faulty weapons. You notice many handmade aquillas and other symbols of faith. Militia then.
I'll make an example out of you.
Okay, we have a hell brute. Let the galaxy burn. Melee attacks deal fire damage and inflict burning for 2 rounds. Unless you do an agility test to resist. Demon engine. This one, stack of boundless malice. Every time it takes damage, increases damage by 1% and decreases armor by 0.5%. Every 10 stacks, increase the number of attacks by 1, increase deflection. Okay. And it blows up when it's dead. Okay. Deflection 12 based on toughness. Cassia, me, Pascal, Jai. Okay. Oh, a beaky there, something there. One over there. 16 total. Some cultists. Another one there. Let's give everyone a buff.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And then hit Adira.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
With the willpower and toughness. Debuff the Hell Brute. Took 40 off that. Good. Can I hit both? I don't think I can hit both. I can't hit any. Oh, really? Well, that's got to change then, hasn't it? Let's bring them both in.
If I may.
Doesn't want to move. Oh, it's not staggered. What about the Hell Brute? Nothing. And buff Jai.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, that'll do. Pascal. Free turn, please. Air of authority on. I don't know. I can't remember who's got something based on resolve.
Don't
Still
get too
Cassia.
cocky.
Might have.
Tell me, and it is done.
And voice the command her backwards. And that'll be it for your free turn. Yep. Here. Should be able to see that. Okay, dodge and parry.
Will
From
do.
Jelly Bobs. Dodge for everybody. Prescience.
Anything
Give
else?
Cassia. Oh, let's
On it.
mark these up. Can I see this one over here? I cannot. There's that cultist. Lots of different cultists.
Anything else?
Let's do random ones. Let's do Iron Arm on Jelly Bobs.
Will do.
You haven't triggered anything yet. I am surprised.
Anything else?
Blind that. And reduce its strength and agility.
But of course.
And take extra damage. And that.
Was that you?
Analyze enemies. Okay. I can still move loads. Do I want to move back? So David's got a clean line of sight. Yeah.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Hopefully I can always run back out again next time.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Who did I do reveal the light to? Was it Adira? It was. So I can do it now to Jelly Bobs. And put that there.
Isn't this a job for the serfs.
Okay, reckless abandon.
As good as done. Accept your loss. Mean nothing to me.
Wow. Is that for every stack? That's a lot of 19s jumping up there. Okay, we got the hell brute. A marine over here. With 150 damage on 51 stacks of each. Oh, a Coast Marine over there as well. Can't see him. Can't see him. I don't think so. Let's just move Adira out.
In the Imperium.
Okay, she goes boom. Dodge and parry. Cassia. Lots of strength on Kibella. Actually starting to tick up now. Cool. And feeble. Oh, I can't hit it.
Anything else?
No armor. No dodge. Does have a little bit of toughness though. $200 burning, 67 toxin, and 59. Prescience. Let's give yourself that. Foreboding over here.
But of course.
Jelly Bob's extra movement. And I guess that's it. Just hit that with a exposed weakness. Well, analyze enemies. Could do. Exposed weakness.
On it.
Don't think I actually did anything. What does exposed weakness do? Dodge, parry, and armor. Well, they're already all 0. That's gone up though. That was 200, now it's 219. Blind you again. Hey, only 17. Could do word of the Emperor and everybody, because why not? Reckless abandon. Blow people up. Adira's turn. He's got 90 and he's going to die. To burns. Got 69. Nice. He's going to die to burns. Casually stroll around here. Lots of damage. Oh, bloodletter. Where did the bloodletter come from? Is that it? Or did it come out of the marine? Didn't come out of that one though. Okay, bloodletter. That's what you get for moving close. Oh my god, 6 damage. How dare you? Oh, bloodletter's dead. Oh, inflame again, please. There we go, 670.
Always keep your eye on the price.
The bodies of the defenders seem to have exploded from within. Sounds painful. Coexisting goods. Crack grenade. Modified crack grenade.
The machine god grants the insight.
Restores 103 wounds. Wow. Removes burning bleeding toxin. Removes 1 fresh injury. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting to try to use Pascal's thingy. I'll have to give him a buff. The former warehouse of the planet's defenders. The crates marked provisions are empty. The weapons are simple and of poor quality. Yeah, I'll have to give the Deer's buff to Pascal. Which buff is it? No, features. This one. 2 times psi rating. Plus 4. Well, if she can get up to like 20, that's 40. 44, 50, maybe. If she gets to 50 again, that'd be excellent. It is a what test? Logic. 155. So if you can get 90 to him, that's almost 100% chance.
I'm registering unconventionally high efficiency for the unit Cassia Orselio relative to her limited experience. The unit status is being upgraded.
Knowledge is the key to everything, is it not, esteemed Magos? I learned this wisdom from your fellow priests, and it has helped me many times.
Is that a burn relative to her limited experience? And she just didn't get it. The pulpit is almost intact. It was no doubt fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of the preacher. It was from here he recited his last prayer. What was that? It's about 1 or 40,000.
Let us not dawdle.
The spaceships the size of cities, flying across immeasurable distances in the galaxy to fight for the salvation of worlds on using swords on an area the size of a football pitch or something. Something like that anyway. Rampage. User's attacks did not count towards the attack limit. Afterwards, the user is knocked on camera. Yeah. That was a do or die.
Keep your wits about you.
1 turn and out. Okay. Wonder what the holy shard of the holy world is. Whose holy world? This looks interesting. The bodies of the defenders were something. Tearing Vengeance. Power Axe deals additional 12 damage. Strength and toughness. The first attack each round against a bleeding target restores +1 AP to the wielder, but the wielder suffers 6 damage every turn. And it does bleeding as well. And Boots of Decay. Every time the wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in the line of sight lose 30% of their deflection to the start of the wearer's next turn. Deflection isn't really an issue. We can get around it many other ways, but it's interesting to have for something like huge deflection. I seem to remember the final chapter having quite a lot of very large deflection enemies. But that was before all the updates and the DLC came out. Is that it? I thought this was like going to be through the gates and into another map area. No?
Is there money to be made?
Oh, that's disappointing. I could have tagged this onto the previous. Okay. I've read that as well, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, well, back to the ship. I'm carrying on. Got no idea what the Holy World is, or the Holy World. What shard it is. Strange. This is Frozen Prince, isn't it? Okay. By Promethium, I have 48. Don't need it. Let's have a quick look at the colonies. I need to go to Foulstone, but I knew that anyway. I can do missionaries. I get complacency and security, which I probably don't need. Got loads of people, and I have loads of weapons. Janus gives us a Fang of Perdition, Tears of Repentance, Conversion Medikits, and Scorcher. Lowers the profit factor as well. Nothing to do there. Complacency is 0. Affects the profit factor produced by the colony and speed of projects, increasing and decreasing by 10 for each point of complacency, respectively. So this it's -3, -4, -5. +5. Alright, yeah. So we've got lots of profit factor. Okay. Dalgonus. Still need Bastion, and for that I need complacency 1 more point. What was colder than dying one? Oh, that was across all. colonies. Bugger. That gave us +2. That was -1. +1 efficiency, +1 complacency. Damn it. So close. I might never be able to finish this then. Calvagama. Nothing. Libos 6. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just Earthbreaker. 5 phlogiston. Okay. I can't remember whether I looked at these or not. I just went straight there. I think I just went straight there. Don't need plasteel, do I? No. Okay. Could go to here. Which way did I go on the way to Koronus before? Probably went this way. I haven't looked here. I could go straight to Foulstone. It's the Janus. Still, don't really need to go to Janus yet. Yeah, let's go to here. Agathis Arcades. And then make it unsafe. Still got 11 of those, so. Navigator Insights or something they're called. Agathis Arcades. Just 3 provisions apparently here. Rings. Oh yeah, that's the rings that can be seen from space. But it was animals in a kind of death circle. Just following the ones in front of them. Okay. Mark that system as done as well. Pillars of Viridis. Acolytes of the Cult Mechanicus have reported a disturbing incident. All Vox systems on the middle deck started broadcasting otherworldly sounds, whistling a haunting melody. The strains of monstrous music drove people into a frenzied dance that could not be stopped. Several hours later, the Vox devices fell silent, and dancing crew members fell lifeless. The area was cleared and the bodies of the deceased were disposed of with the necessary precautions. Pillars of Viridis. Author the Inquisition Black Ship. That's what was here before. We have the Psykers and the Pox on Heavy Oaks Rim Station. I'll write that in as well. Even though I don't really. Heavy Oaks Rim Station. Because that was the Pirates, wasn't it? Three plasteel and the Inquisition shipwreck. Oh, I've lost. 10 hull integrity. Jungle world. Already explored. Maybe it was a cache or something. Lord Captain, Imperial Navy Fort. Oh, that's right, I gave it to the Navy, didn't I? Heavy Oaks Rim houses. Commander thanks you for your cooperation and reports that the station you bestowed has become a stronghold in the system. Pirates and heretics flee from patrols to the light of the law-abiding merchants. What can I buy? Not quite got the full reputation. Can I give them anything? Not quite got there. What's this? Negated 9 on each side. This is 12. Port and starboard and 5 on the fore and aft. So 24 plus 10 is 34. Or 4 9s are 36. So overall, that adamantine is stronger. I normally do get attacked on the flanks. But whatever. See what I because I can't afford it. I don't have the reputation. Oscillators of 100 Dreams. It was discovered that one of the smaller vats in Engine Hall 5, which should have been filled with wastewater, instead contained a liquid that looked like blood. The incident was deemed not to be of serious concern, and everything went back to normal as soon as the ship returned to real space. Oh, I got a splitting headache all of a sudden. It's Crossroads. Phlogiston, Promethium, and Pirates. I need the Phlogiston actually. Let's mine that. Have I left these pirates there forever? Unforeseen event. Save that. An ice world. Well, this is new. According to the ancient chronicles and maps handed to you by the Pilgrim, this icy planet used to be a prosperous Imperial colony. However, a sharp change in its trajectory, brought upon by the warp anomaly raging in the system, caused the world to distance itself from the local star. In less than a decade, the planet's surface was completely encased in ice, stealing a wealth of machines and artifacts of the Imperium inside a glacial tomb. Use August to scan the planet. Magus, a new man, made a logical statement. Unverified information received from a nameless individual is likely to prove false. However, the factual evidence pointing to the authenticity of the ancient document allows one to assume the rogue trader's augurs are not powerful enough to perform a more thorough scan of the frozen world. Scan the planet using augmented augur components. Beholding the truth. Just like the Pilgrim's records were true, the augurs managed to locate the shapes of several Imperial buildings on the layers of snow and ice, though one can only guess what purpose they used to serve. Develop a plan for changing the planet's climate without support from the Imperium. Without support? After deliberating, the senior officers unanimously decided that only the Adeptus Mechanicus possessed the technologies required for such a project of a massive scale. The Rogue Trader should contact the representatives and the Koronus Expanse and secure future cooperation. Okay. Strange. Complete contract. The Rogue Trader has turned the sublime minds of the Magi explorators. Has turned two sublime minds. May they employ the blessed machines of the depths of mechanics to melt the centuries-old layer of ice in case a lost and forgotten Imperial world. What would be an unbearable burden for a commoner is just another task for a servant of the Omnisire. The explorators offers praise to the machine spirits as we prepare for this unorthodox planetary scale mission. Sell plasteel, get chemicals. Can I get anything in chemicals? Yeah, do that. 7 people for profit factor, don't really need profit factor. Provisions for promethium, just swap them over. Profit factor for phlogiston, no. The profit phlogiston, yes. I'll take the phlogiston. And the xenotech I'll take. Xenotech for weapons, no. Okay. Verified. I'm on the way to Soto's team soon. And I'll find these until I go around. Rogue Trader failed to uncover traces of human civilization on the frozen planet, despite possessing documents attesting to the fact. Perhaps the problem lies in the ship's augurs, but I did update them somehow. Okay. Talk to Nomos. Go to football. Talk to interrogator. I'll go to the don't know what that is. Anyway, scan is required here. That's new. Nothing. A wave of angry whispers passes over the bridge as the arch enemy's minions train their weapons on you, prepare to attack. Flee? Oh no, I remember this one. So this is really difficult fight if I remember rightly. Death to the heretics for the glory of the Emperor. It's just the huge battleship thing. And a few frigates. Or destroyers, I suppose. No. It's just the cruiser. But I think the cruiser causes fire lots. Oh, that's how we do the fighters. Yeah, let's do this.
Keep up the pressure.
Let's get the torpedoes out. Yep, shoot for that, shoot with that.
Engage the engines. With the force of a supernova.
Fate has provided an opening.
Yes, it has. Please be here. Yes. So, the shields are down. Do extra damage.
Coordinates set. cannon. Open fire.
Wow. All the fires on board. What's it do? Plus 35% damage.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
And don't know which side it's going to go. It's probably my port, although it comes up here. Let's strengthen port shields. Hopefully it comes this way. Well, I could have maybe got a broadside off on it. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
I hear their dying pleas in the void.
Oh well. The burning destroyed it. Torpedo control. No, I want this one. Done with that one. Okay. Boo.
Torpedoes away! Let the void sort them out. Torpedoes away! Coordinates set! Fire at will.
Wow.
Engage the engines. Let them taste our fury. Make every shot count!
All damage. Yeah, whatever. Don't think any of my torpedoes are going to get lucky, are they? Maybe blow that one up and then blow that one up. Nope. Not quite. So it just automatically blow up. Yeah. Just blow it up.
Coordinates set.
Oh, so close. That would do.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
That was quite an easy battle.
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
Okay, we've got a drive. And some upgrades. Lots of cargo to sell. Okay. What next? An extra wing. Heavy armor. +1. Each attack craft launch from a torpedo tube, and each torpedo get extra hull integrity. Don't do rams. Torpedoes and attack craft gain +60 evasion against enemy attack crafts and +20 evasion. Steady hands. That's probably better. Let's do steady hands. Use the cooldowns and what we do here, sanctified restart. Take a tool. Sanctified restart. Only -2 speed reduction and no firing penalty. Nobody's got anything that can be upgraded, no. No. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. I didn't scan these two. I must have missed this completely the first time around then. Okay. Okay, or cellular prophecy. Okay, our gamma needs us, and we've been attacked. Just update my spreadsheet of systems or Celio Prophecy. It's got Prometheum ×5 on it. Oh, Cassia's robe was going to be haywire then.
Left in the dust.
Ah, so this is Nurgle, isn't it? With all the explodey barrels everywhere. Plague bearer. I don't like explodey barrels, but they're everywhere. How far back can I go? So always I have the lowest movement for some reason. Cassia there. She can hit these. Dave can come next to me. Enjoy. Dude. Let's get a buff stick.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Because we're in the war, but automatically goes straight back up again. I'm buffed here. She has 5 left.
I am a navigator, not a servant. Navigator's might.
Okay. Don't think there's any more that way. Might be. Yeah, there is. Hiding just there. Sometimes there's one there as well. Yeah. Let's buff Joy. And might as well put down an area there.
Insist, Lord Captain.
Call it a kill zone. And pull them in.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may, another fur painted black.
Okay. Returns. Oh, I forgot to do his thingy. Okay. There. Have the buff. And get Cassia.
You've got a problem.
That buff. Not then Kibbs. This is 1 AP. That's free.
An offering of blood.
It's an area attack, don't really need to.
As the tenant comes, the other side awaits. The shadows will step is a blessing.
Can't really get much place else. I'll swap to a shooty bit and let's shooty bit. This one.
I shall not fail. Brings me no pleasure. Trust
Shooty
me.
bit that one. That's my buff. Gonna jump over. Cannot jump over. Okay.
I'll see to it personally.
Reckless abandon. Just run out to the middle of nowhere.
Don't let your guard down.
Oh no, don't do that.
Here's my perfect moment.
There we go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Stop it!
That was lots of gas grenades. Already have explored these. Flood victims. Oh, that was the rodent things. Okay. Burning world. Prometheum 5. Might as well. Did I... Now the 7 phlogiston, there was something I could do, wasn't there? Was it B plus 6? Plus steel and adamantine. Or keep the phlogiston. don't need plasteel. I've got 16 adamantine, so I might as well just keep that. The phlogiston for something else. It's annoying me I can't get this complacency up. Trinitas is Foulstone, which is where I have to go. Then I go down to here, do Jai's thing down here. I won't see the Inquisitor until I've done all the other side quests. There's stuff over here, a Kiava Gamma, not Kesatema over there. I mean, I've done all this, haven't I? All the right here. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to System Speculo. Tech Priest reported a brief malfunction in the Gala fuel generator that left the vessel exposed to the warp for a brief second. According to the Enforcer report, something didn't manage to get into the ship and is now prowling the dark corridors of Loading Bay 5. Isolate the chamber until the vessel leaves the warp. Part of the ship was isolated from the rest until it left the warp at the end of the journey. After the vessel emerged in real space, the chamber was unsealed. It was intact, with the exception of the crew who had barricaded themselves in the far corner of Loading Bay 5 and bravely resisted the unknown assailant for as long as they could. The remains have been safely disposed of. Okay, let's go to the rocky world. Do that at the end. Zeta ruins. Was that the one with the pillars we rotate? System Speculo. Don't know. Augur's anomaly. Is that the black depths thing? Yeah, it's the bottomless pit. Okay. I've already done that. Yeah, it's that pit there, which we've already done.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Go to Omicron. Artificial object. That's new. This magnetic storm we couldn't see before. Often not praised the machine guard, the Augur operators turned their blessed optics toward the very epicenter of the raging magnetic storm. In spite of the thick haze of static covering the Augur's picked visors, something unexpected appeared. The Augur crew have detected signs of life under the planet's surface. There, in the caves, is a man-made complex. According to the ship's archives, this world is uninhabitable and devoid of useful resources, so the presence of someone's base seems intriguing. Send a team to explore. The enforcers disembarked next to the suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave turned out to be blocked by a massive plasteel door, once pierced by a melter charge, then shoddily patched up. Within, an ambush awaited your team. Attackers with emaciated bodies pounced on the darkness without warning. Nice. The enforcers of the wrongful dynasty reacted with lightning speed. They walked away from the vicious battle, not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. While our shuttle brought the prisoner aboard the Lord Captain's voidship, scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls of which were dotted with cryovaults. All but one were disabled, and contained the remains of some prominent people judging by their clothes. The last cryovault was opened and stood empty. In addition, Akira's machine was destroyed during the battle. Just straight up Mechanicus creations, I guess. As further inspection would show, this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storms blanketing the planet, concealing the cemetery from prying eyes. Its machine spirit extinguished forever, the tech priest still managed to extract those parts that still held value. Examine the cryovaults. Tech priests sent at your command have reported that the machine spirits of all the cryovaults are healthy and obedient, except the one living within the open sarcophagus. This machine spirit is in terrible condition, afflicted by great madness, muddying its algorithms. Standard interrogation is -50, but Kibella to do it, get +15. Order Kibella to interrogate the prisoner. In the hours that followed, the captive became fully aware of how sophisticated and ruthless the blood-spun web can be in its quest for truth. Under torture, the bastard confessed to belong to the cult of St. Drusus. He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery and preventing anyone from entering. He equally could not hide that the unfortunate inhabitants of the cryovaults were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession as the harsh interrogation finally took its toll. So they're supposed to guard it, and then they killed them. Okay. What's this artificial object? As usual, noises on the bridge ceased when the shadow of a gigantic voidship seemingly appeared out of nowhere. Sails past the stained glass windows. It seems forlorn. The hull is tarnished, the lumens are dead, and the windows are broken and shrouded. The Augur crew cannot recognize the signature of its silent engines. They only manage to shed some light on its decrepit hull and make out the faded name of the cruiser, Queen's Lament. The Voxmaster report breaks the somber silence. The bridge has just received a Voxcast from the dead voidship. Accept the signal. Spectres conducts a full system check and reports that the communications are in order, even though only eerie or unnatural silence can be heard through the Vox. While murmurs sweep across the bridge, the officers are certain that this is the voidship of the old ghost stories. The Queen's Lament has appeared countless times in all corners of the Imperium. Like a ghost, it manifested out of nowhere, and just as mysteriously vanished into the darkness of space, taking with it those who dared to board. Oh, nice one, Jai. The Queen's Lament. The rogue trader has heard that name before. This voidship was destroyed by Xenos in one of the violent battles of the Expanse over 3 millennia ago. They say its captain was a devout and vengeful man. Send scouts aboard. The shuttle carrying the soldiers docks with the Queen's Lament without impediment. Using the disparate blueprints of other Imperial cruisers, The scouting party sets out to the bridge, following the dark, unpowered corridors that somehow retained oxygen and gravity. Or maybe it didn't. The nervous voice of the operator erupts through the Vox. The crews are still on board, but what's this? Blurry silhouettes of people with torn off limbs, cut open bellies and twisted faces are materializing and vanishing all around in ghastly flashes. The ghost promised the unwelcome guests that they would stay on board the Queen's Lament forever. Raising his voice to a shout, the operator reports that his comrades are already dead, and soon will be his turn. The orcs are telling a different story. All of the scouts are alive and still moving forward. Calm the soldier down. He was probably scared by the strange visions and lost sight of his comrades. An anxious prayer to the Emperor is whispered over the Vox. For a moment, the operator falls silent, and suddenly returns, mumbling excuses about his imagination playing tricks on him. His comrades are still walking ahead of him, alive and well, and the voidship looks completely empty again. After a few minutes' silence, a child's cry can be heard through the Vox. The stuttering operator reports that the friends and family of the members of the scouting party are blocking the way. The friends and family have all been taken by death. The soldiers confirm they're not seeing ghosts but living people made of flesh and bone. The soldiers are begging the rogue trader to let them talk to their loved ones for a moment. Remind the soldiers that it's impossible to cheat death. These visions must be the product of some dark powers. The scouts begin to argue. The unintelligible quarreling abruptly stops after a few minutes. The operator anxiously gives his report. As soon as the squad split up, the ones who decided to stay with their loved ones were swallowed by the darkness of the empty deck and vanished. Half an hour later, the Vox comes to life once again. The operator flatly reports that the scouting party has reached the bridge. The cogitators are broken, so extracting any data from them seems impossible. The scouts have found a strange object in the captain's chair. They can't describe it, only saying that this shouldn't be there. In his usual flat voice, devoid of emotion, the operator completes his report. The way to the bridge took 16 hours and 41 minutes. The soldiers are exhausted and like to rest for some time. Confused, Victor knows that only half an hour has passed outside the Queen's Lament. Order the squad to retrieve the unknown object and withdraw immediately. The Vox cast stops abruptly. A few minutes later, the scouting party's shuttle leaves the Queen's Lament. The voidship itself dissolves in the darkness of space. The shuttle arrives carrying a single passenger, the operator, clutching a strange parcel. The young man's hair has turned white after time spent on the cursed vessel, and has lost the ability to speak. This story and rumours of what happened to other scouts will live on for many years in hushed whispers across every deck of the rogue trader's voidship. Visions in the Dark completed. Interesting. Before we go to Foulstone, let's go to the bridge. We have to talk to Nomos, we have to talk to Heinrichs, and just do a round robin of everybody, I guess. Catch up. Talk to Nomos. Excuse me. Yeah, we know that about that. Nomos suddenly falls silent. Symbols race cut across the screens. Nomos and State realize comprehend themselves. Okay, this may be new. Yes, Nomos, remember, you bought a state of sustenance and contains the name Epitaph. We recognized it. Yeah. You hear an almost unhuman groan come to the depths of the machine. Nomos understand, realize, comprehend themselves. Okay. For a moment there was silence, broken only by the moans of the huge machine, and then the cyber gargoyle begins to speak, and with it the other servitors chosen by Nomos. We analysed the data with which you sated us. We recreated the sequence of events. First, there was Epitaph. It is a world, but is merely a case, a container, for something we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodora and this ship have been to that place. Something was lifted up from the world, a gift. A trusted priest in crimson, one who identified himself as Amanat, comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it created what it data banks list as tech blight, which destroyed Earliet's ship, world, in fact. But this is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. It came to being by accident. The course of servitors sound genuinely confused, almost desperate. Theodore's ambition, the myriad mechanisms of the huge ship, Amanat's mind, inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph. What lies hidden in its depths, between it all we slipped in, connected, and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. Accident, instant. That's what we are. We have no purpose, no history, Nomos just are. Do you know where this epitaph is? Data is gone, deleted, erased, deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or why. A tech blight? A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodora coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. How was Amanat involved in this? He desired knowledge. Theodora allowed him to explore the gifts of Epitaph, slaking his thirst. But we know it did not bring him happiness, and the footprints of his slaked thirst, fear followed. Why was that hard to say? The blessed Amanat was involved in the birth of the spirit named Nomos. Do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It's not us he feared. Who said that? Asclepius, yeah. It's not us he feared. Did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That is what he feared. He wanted protection from it. The ship was on Epitaph. Amanat travelled aboard it, investigating the tech blight. Nomos was born as a result of an incident. So how is that possible that no one in the crew knew the whole truth? The truth was hidden deliberately. Your officer's memories were stolen. All the cogitator's memory banks were wiped. It took you feeding us the truth bit by bit for us to piece it together and understand. Who has the resources, the knowledge and the power to accomplish such a feat? It would have been destroyed. It would have been beyond the capabilities of the blessed Amanat himself. He would never destroy knowledge. The story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege whose name is the preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected from the encroachments of that power that tried to conceal the truth of its birth. Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. You do in fact have a purpose, Nomos. Then tell us, what is your purpose? To simply live, comprehending yourself and the world. A life does not need a purpose to justify itself. To simply live. The course of servitors dutifully repeats your word, but seemingly without understanding them. Nomos is preoccupied. The huge cogitator continues to sing his creaking song, running unknown calculations. Asclepius. Blessed be this spirit. A great path and great future lie before it. We must assist it on its way. Okay. So that was done then. Hynix wants to talk. Let's get this over.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
What will happen to Emelina?
There are ways of breaking into her memory and extracting the secrets she is still keeping within herself. I will see to it that no secret escapes the grasp of the Holy Ordos. This is not the first time, or the last, I fear, that I will cause the death of someone close to me. There have always been reasons for it. Sometimes the reasons are dictated by duty, sometimes by my own personal volition.
Everything Emelina said about Carcassonne. Should we be concerned about it?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and Radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical. Emelina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
What are you going to do now that this is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's, but that day is not today.
Hey. Do we have anything else? This phalanges thing is still my head. Who do I talk to? Or does it depend on... Come on, anything. Let's talk to Jandris. No, nothing here. Fuel Navy. Yeah, 14. Maxed out. Oh, this is just the same as before. It's the same as a Heavy Oxwim. That's what it is. Okay. Don't need anything from here. Bit of conduit. Every second use of a psychic staff's unique psychic power. Ugh. That's a staff's power, not the psyker's own powers. Not seeing much at the moment. Force sword. Deadly dancer boots. Staff. Power level 18. That would be good. Times psi rating. And Intera, well, we got up to 40, didn't we? So that's a huge amount. Plus willpower bonus damage. Now is that? Okay. The order of mathematics is do the multiplication before the addition. So it's not power level times psi rating plus willpower. It's power level times psi rating plus willpower. Which is huge. I mean, I could do it, but do we really need it? Possibly. Bolt pistol, advanced medkit, stalking boots, antitoxins. Cool, like a bloodthirst, it's not that brilliant. That's not brilliant either. That's macabre's kind of meh. Flamer, Jakari, grenade. What's this? Inquisitor's badge. Automatic pass. Conversion. Or Jakari. And meh. I mean, it does a lot of damage, this. But the Awakened Nightmare. Blows up. A pistol. Is it? Yeah. Burning, bleeding and toxin. Very short range though. Demolition, breaches. That's when you push someone. Chainsword. Saboteur's helmet. Can't quite get up there. I've got to go a long way up there. Okay. Anything from here? You have to be fanatic for that to work, and then it's on resolve. That'd be great if I was dogmatic. In fact, if I do a dogmatic one, it's probably the same build as this, because you get a lot of extra fire. Or maybe I should have saved this build for a dogmatic one and not a heretic one. There's nothing really needed for the exploiters anymore, is there? Not really. Nope. So don't need exploiters. Never needed the Drusians, really. Well, not for a long time, unless there's something really high level. There's that, I guess. Nope. The armor. It's just got a bit of extra armor in it, partner in death. Can have an ally adjacent to the wielder attacks. Ugh. Staff of the Righteous Pyro. It's no, it's not one. It's not a fire one. It's Santic. Which isn't brilliant. Power armor. More power armor down there. Once per round, the wearer gains +2 AP and +2 MP on the current turn to kill an enemy. Oh, that's for Pascal. That's pretty baller, that is. No, nothing really here. Maybe the Vauxhall. I've just looked at the Caspalicate, haven't I? Yeah. That's pretty good. Void. Alright. Divergence boots. Pointless anti-vehicle revolver. Good armor pen. And it's AoE doing 20 damage. Not bad. Onslaught ammo. That's the advantage. It's only really Jai that uses that. Grenades, a thought guide, telepathy. See what that's like for a dealer. The wearer's successful single attacks inflict stunned. If the wearer attacks a stunned enemy, the nearest enemy becomes stunned as well. It's a single attack, not a burst attack. Okay. That might be for Jai. Well, shotgun, just throw that. Heavy armor. Emergency Voxcaster. Reacher's armor. Another shotgun. Abyss Spinner's gloves. Allies talked about the wearer's abilities. Gain armor pen. And 30% of the wearer's critical damage for 1 round. If that ally scores a critical hit by the start of the wearer's next turn, the wearer's next attack is always a crit. So what abilities can I give to somebody else? I mean, I'm not replacing Indira's gloves. Cassius. Cultist armor plates. Medium armor. Whenever the wearer is attacked, the attacker must pass a willpower with -20, or the attack will do half the damage. Could do as a zealot, which I'm not quite. Full sword. If the wearer's psi rate is 9 or higher, as its damage, dodge reduction, and armor penetration increased by a percentage. So up to 20%, which is crap. It does a lot of damage. But getting psi rate to 9, we have to really stack that to the detriment of others. After using Blood Oath, you get a dash. Dash is not a charge, it's not an attack. Psi rate increased by 2. Alright then. Participants clubs, I'll take them. Okay. I'm never going to get more than 9. Thought guide. Let's have a look at... Where's the deer? Where are you? Let's look at this thought guide. No, staff. What? It's not a staff. It's primitive. Okay, it doesn't say the word staff. Primitive. Okay. Staff of blood does damage and heals. Allies of the wielder get +6 resolve for 1 round. Power level 9. Resolve is good for other things, so I don't know, maybe. Or maybe keep it for... Power 11. 5 plus Psyker's resolve, okay. Resolve does come in. I have to think about it. Anyway, I've been waffling too long. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave here. Next episode, I'll try to find out what this is. And what I have to do. And then, if I can't find out, I'll just talk to people and see what's going on. Maybe that will unlock something. And that'll be doing for the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.